Hi, Joshua Schreck, your National Parliamentarian. Today we'll discuss common misconceptions about getting a second. So your meeting's rolling along fine, the commander begins on time, and the preliminaries are dealt with in short order. The first topic on the order of business arrives, and the commander recognizes a member who makes a motion. Now what? Isn't this where someone says, second? Yes, but what does that really mean? Most people know that seconds happen, but they're mistaken about the actual purpose and operation of a second in the world of parliamentary procedure. Here's some clarity on 4 misconceptions about seconds. First, every motion needs a second. This is false. A main motion or resolution always needs a second when it is proposed by a single member. But no second is needed when a committee makes a recommendation in the form of a main motion. The purpose of a second is to indicate that more than one member of the body would like to discuss the topic. When coming from a committee of 2 or more members, then the committee acts in lieu of a second because there are 2 or more people that want to discuss the motion. Next, a member states that proper parliamentary procedure is not being followed, officially named a point of order. Since the point of order is a member saying, hey, we have rules and we're not following them, there is no need for a second. Following the rules is a basic premise to our meetings. Next, a member requests information. A member who doesn't know what they are voting on, due to lack of information, has the right to ask for additional information. No second is required because under parliamentary procedures, the member's rights always come first. 2, you should second a motion only if you agree with it. Not so. In parliamentary procedure, a second simply says that 2 members, the maker of the motion and the seconder, think a topic is worthy of discussion. The purpose of a second is to prevent one person, the maker of the motion, from single-handedly presenting the topic and potentially wasting the group's time. So a second does not indicate agreement. In fact, a member could second a motion simply to give the membership an opportunity to consider the idea and reject it. What happens if the commander forgets to invite a second? A member should rise to a point of order. But if debate begins or a vote is taken, there's no need to backtrack and obtain a second. By then, at least 2 members have already indicated their agreement to consider the topic. Also, forgetting a second doesn't invalidate a vote. Just go on. Third, board and committee recommendations definitely need a second. Not true. Unless a committee only has 1 member, their recommendation to the membership do not need a second. By the time a committee suggests an idea to the membership for consideration, a majority of the committee has approved it. Since at least 2 members, people on the committee, have already vetted the idea, it's worthy of the group's time. 4, you should record the name of the seconder in the minutes. False again. Not according to Robert's Rules of Parliamentary Procedure. The name of the motion maker is recorded in the minutes, and that is it. As discussed previously, the role of a second is a narrow one, and there's no need for any long-term record of the people that were merely responsible for facilitating the movement of an idea to the floor for discussion. Now you know more about making a second. Let's keep learning together.